Hi there, my name is Gabrielle Cahoon and I'm so excited to share with you mydailyreform.com. So thank you for signing up for the mailing list. I know that you've got multiple options of how you can spend your time, especially online, finding workout videos and things that suit your lifestyle. So I've got a free mat class that you can have to do at home every single day if you want to, but a lot of abdominal focus, and just to give you a little teaser and a little preview of how I teach and what you can expect from the site. So grab a mat and let's get started. You're gonna begin seated with your feet out in front. Your hands are gonna start right on top of the front of the rib cage, and if you need to prop yourself up onto something like a little mat or a bolster or something, you're welcome to. So hands are gonna come onto your ribs. Lift your chin up, lift your chest up, try to lengthen through the back of the neck and have the least amount of your body mass resting down into your pelvis as possible. Now I want you to give me a full breath in through your nose and a big exhale out through your mouth. Do that again, full deep breath in and a good strong exhale out. Now keep that going and don't stop. I want you to notice, where does your breath go when you inhale? If it's going forward and towards your hands, well, we kind of want to fix that a little bit because you don't want to be pulling your breath away from your center, but more pulling it in towards your midline. So this time as you breathe in, I want you to try to breathe your breath away from your fingertips, taking your breath more towards the back of your body behind you. And as you exhale and breathe out, using your hands as a guide, try to weave the rib cage up and inwards, not allowing the ribs to flare forwards. So just try that 2 more times. Breath in again through your nose. Feel your body travel up higher, and as your breath goes to the back of your body behind you, use the exhale to wrap the abdominals strongly from your back to your front. One last time, full breath in, and a good strong exhale out. Now take your hands out in front with you. Let's have your palms face each other. I want you to allow your shoulder blades to round and wrap slightly forwards, and then to lightly glide together behind you. I'm gonna call this your protraction as the arms come forward, and retraction as they glide back. 2 more times. Because we are gonna be doing a decent amount of abdominal work today, and anytime we come into a crunch type position or a little flexion, I want you to allow for this action here, this protraction of your shoulders to come forward with you. Return the arms back behind you. Let them come back to center. Lower your hands, help yourself down onto the mat, and let's get started. All right, take your hands behind your head, grabbing from the bottom of your skull with your pointer finger and your ring finger. Walk your feet out a little bit further so your knees are not bent to 90 degrees, but a little bit beyond. Press your inner thighs together. Dig your heels into the floor and start to pull your heels to the back side of your hamstrings. Nod your chin towards your chest, lift the head, chest, and shoulders up. Looking down at your flat abdominal wall now, return and let your body come back down. Again, as you inhale, this time slightly nod your chin. Exhale, lift the head, chest, and shoulders up. Take a full breath in, stay, and breathe out to return and come back down. So as you tug the heels, you want to try to avoid your pelvis from curling under and your stomach from pooching outwards, but more the reverse of that. As you tug the heels, your belly should lie flat and your pelvis stays in what's called a neutral state. Let's go 4 more. Inhale, slight nod of the chin. Exhale, lift the head, chest, and shoulders up. Wrap the shoulders forward, that protraction. Inhale, stay, exhale to come back down. Last 2, nod the chin. Breathe out as you lift the head, chest, and shoulders up. Full breath in through your nose to pause. Wrap the shoulders with you. Exhale, come down, and let's go 1 more time. Hold this one up to the top. Make sure you've got no tension through your neck. And I want you to lift up a tiny bit higher and then return down. Give me 10 pulses. So that you tug your heels a little harder. Exhale to rise up 3. Now keeping the abdominals flat, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold this last one up, stay 1. Reach the arms out long in front with you. Reach up 1 more inch higher, tug the heels a little harder, flatten the belly just an inch more, and return back down, taking your arms overhead, circling your arms down by your sides. Do that again. Arms up, circle them down and around. Now add the abdominals. As the arms lift, you're gonna circle the arms, lift the torso. Hands come back and overhead behind you. Circle the arms down and around. Exhale as you lift up. Now let it flow. Breathe in as you reach. Exhale again as you circle, wrapping the shoulders forward for 3 more. Inhale, lift up. Dig the heels. Exhale, lift up a little higher. 1 more time. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, circle it around, lift up, stay. Palms come down to the floor. Start to pump the arms up and down. Tug the heels a little harder right into what's called our Pilates 100. Now, at any point, if you need to take your hands behind the head, go right ahead. But start by breathing in through your nose for 5. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathing in through your nose. And out through your mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 100 breaths right here. 4, 5, now exhale. Breathing in and out. Really wrap the shoulders forward with you. Tug the heels a little harder. You're halfway there, go 5 more sets. Inhale and exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, breathing in. 3, 4, 5, strong exhale, pump into those arms. Go 3 more sets. Your abs should be feeling this. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, last 2. 1 more. Now pause. Lift up 1 more inch higher. Take your hands overhead, circle them back by your sides. Roll yourself coming up to a seated position, grabbing behind the legs if you need, and come all the way up. From here, I want you to start to roll back halfway, scooping out the stomach muscles like a little cooked shrimp position. I love that cue. Now begin to round forward, looking downwards towards your knees. Let's do that again. Exhale as you roll your pelvis back in space. Find those inner thighs to help you, and then inhale again to come forward. Now flex the feet, tug again into your heels. Exhale again as you start to roll back. Inhale forwards. Let's add on. Exhale, test those abdominals, roll back. Lift your arms, lower your arms, flex forward. 4 more of those. Breathe out again as you roll your body back in space. Arms up, arms down, and forward. You've got 3 more. Two more. 1 more. Take the hands down, pause. Now slowly return yourself all the way down to the ground. Circle those arms again by your sides and roll fully up again to a seated position. Rounding forward, reaching over top of the legs. Roll your body again back in space. And for today, let's circle the arms down by your sides, up and overhead. So you're making like a horseshoe action there. Arms come down, you lift up, dig into those heels, round your body more forward. Healing your body again to come back down, low back first. Shoulders next, head the last thing to come down to the mat. Let's repeat. Arms again, circle. You roll yourself and come back up. Start to again, scoop, roll your body back in space. Circle the arms again back behind you, and you've got 2 more. By the way, I'm a horrible counter, so you'll get used to it. You'll still get in a good workout. 1 more time, roll back. Circle the arms again back behind you. Arms again, come back and around. Roll yourself, come right back up. Find again a tall seated position from here. Walk your feet in closer towards you. Pick the right foot up from the floor. Have your left foot follow, and I want you to try to squeeze your inner thighs together. Draw your chin lightly towards your chest and find your balance point as you rock back into a rolling like a ball prep. Just back an inch or 2, forward an inch or 2, back an inch or 2, and what you're trying to find is a balance point at the back of your tailbone. Now, leading from the low back, start to roll down in space. Roll yourself up, find the balance point without lifting the chest up tall. Try it again. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, come up, find your weight behind you. Lead from your pelvis and keep your body tucked in like a ball. Hence the name, rolling like a ball. How about 4 more? Exhale, back. 3 more. Big breaths, 2 more. 1 last time, roll back. Come up from here, find your balance, stay. Now take your right foot down to the floor. Your left hand's gonna come to the left ankle. Your right hand is gonna cross over to that left knee. Push against it, find some stability. Switch. Take the right foot up, right hand to the ankle, left hand's gonna cross, press. Switch, left foot comes up, opposite hand to the opposite knee, same hand to the same ankle. 1 more time. So this is what's gonna happen in our single leg stretch exercise. So pick the left leg up, pause, stay. Can you reach the right leg up off the floor? Find a little balance. Begin to roll back into the low back touches, head is lifted up. Now pass the legs midair, switch. Take the right leg in, press against the thigh. Switch. Take the left leg in and press, hold. Other side, exhale. Switch the legs. So this is just classic Pilates exercise right here, single leg stretch. How about 4 more? Press, switch. 3 more each way. Trying to keep the pelvis level, abs in. 2 more times each direction. 1 more time each way. And hold. Now both knees are gonna come in, squeeze them together. Circle the arms back behind your head. Hold back onto the head. From here, could you squeeze your inner thighs a little tighter? Now rotate, crossing the right shoulder towards the left knee, return center, other side. Cross the left to the right, come back to the center. Can you do this avoiding the hips from shifting? Keeping the knees over the hips or slightly beyond the hips for a little more challenge. How about 5 more? Pass midair. Exhale, opposite shoulder towards the opposite knee, the other way. Two more each way. Last time each direction. All right, come back to the center, stay. Squeeze your inner thighs in together tight. Send the legs out in a long line. Your inner thighs may separate. Pull the knees to come back in for double leg stretch. Could you keep your low back and your pelvis really still as just the weight of the legs challenges your abdominals to go out and come back in? Now slow it down, keep it slow. The slower the better. The longer those legs are away from your body, the more work it is into your abdominal area. How about 4 more? Breathe out, reach the legs away. Come back in 3 more. Exhale, send those legs out long. Last 2. And 1 more time, please. All right, from there, you're gonna lift the legs up. Grab behind the left leg for scissors. The right leg comes down, reach a little further, switch. Left leg comes down, reach a little further. Let's go for 8, switch, and again, 7. Long leg, scissor, reach. Do you feel your abdominals yet? I totally do, oh my goodness. Scissor, reach, and again, 4 more. Remember, this is just the beginning. We've got tons of videos for you up online. Almost 50 of them by now. And again, reach. Further, last time, reach. Further, lift the legs up, stay. Lower the torso back down. Keep your legs high towards the ceiling. Turn your palms to face up. Whew. All right, from here, I do want you to feel your lower back a little heavier to the floor into what we call an imprinted position. As you begin to lower the legs down, only go so low that you can keep your thighs pulling towards each other and your stomach to lie flat. Now slowly take those legs right back up. How about 8 of these? As you breathe out, your legs lengthen towards the floor away from you. On your inhale, your legs lift back up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. And those abs are very warm by now, so you might be a little bit shaky. Exhale, lower the legs. Inhale, lengthen the legs 1 last time. Breathe out, lower the legs down, pause. Bend your right knee, keep your legs together. Turn the palms down. Keep the left leg out long, squeeze your inner thighs in tight. Press firm into your base foot, your right foot, and bridge your hips to come up. Now just a single left leg this time. The left leg's gonna lift and then lower that left leg down. Inhale, point to come up. Now flex your foot, lower the leg down. How about 2 more? Point, lift. Flex, lower, 1 more. Point, lift. Flex, lower, stay, point your toes. Squeeze your inner thighs in together. Place your hips down to the floor. Find your low back to touch the ground into that solid imprinted position. Shoot the right leg out to meet it. Place the left foot down. Let's try the other side. Exhale, press into that left foot. Reach the right leg out long. Feel the abdominal muscles flat. Your right leg comes up and it lowers down. Now add your foot. You're gonna point through the ball of the foot to lift. Flex the ankle as you lower down. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. And again, lift. Flex, lower, pause. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Place the hips back down to the floor. Reach the legs back out long. Inhale, you're gonna hinge. Take your legs up towards the ceiling, right into what we call a rollover position. Now, if you've got some injured areas of your back, I highly recommend maybe just to go here, a little lift, and then to lower the legs down again. Find your stomach to tighten. Legs come up, rock over as far as you feel comfortable without taking it into the neck. Lower the legs. Option 2, legs up. Roll over, never resting onto your neck, But as you start to peel back down, encourage every vertebrae of your spine to take place into the mat. Let's go again. Lift up, roll over. Next part, separate your legs. Flex your ankles, roll your body, come down. Send the legs out long. Point your toes, flatten the belly, and repeat. Inhale, hinge, lightly pointed. Exhale, taking your time, trying to avoid gripping up into the neck. Open apart, flatten the belly, flex your ankles, peel the spine, come right back down. Find that long, low line that we started with. Point, and let's repeat. Inhale, hinge, flat belly, lift up. Exhale, over. Legs apart. Flex, and let's go 3 more, this time keeping the legs apart first. Inhale, point, lift. Exhale, start to again roll back over. Legs together, flex your feet, articulating through your spine to come down, last 2. Legs apart and hinge. Exhale, over. One more, take your time. Lift. Reach those legs again back out long. Bend your knees in towards you. Lower one foot down. Have the other foot follow. Both feet to the floor this time. Press down into the tips of your fingertips and really encourage your ring finger and your pinky finger to press more into the floor just to get the shoulders to open. Now pressing into all corners of your feet. Big toe, pinky toe, center of the heel. Give me a full breath in and expand the back of the ribs. Flatten the belly, then exhale, lift the hips to come right back up to get into that shoulder bridge position. Now from here, I don't want you to focus so much on squeezing your glutes, as I want you to focus on pulling your inner thighs together and externally rotating the shoulders to keep them open. Find length into the front of the hips, relax everything, place it back down. Try that again, breath and stay. Exhale as you lift up, an even balance between inner thighs, hamstrings, glutes. Full breath in to stay. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Now, as I said, release everything. What I really mean is keep your stomach muscles active, but on the return back down, release the tension of your inner thighs and your hamstrings. 1 more. Lift up. Wrap the belly, take a breath in, and relax down. Flip over to your side this time. Either side, you gotta do both, so it doesn't matter which way you wanna go. How you feeling so far? Are you so excited you signed up for this? All right, let's take your bottom leg forward. Your top leg's gonna come back so it lines up with the rest of your body. So if I look down my torso, ankle, knee, hips, ribs, shoulders, and head all lined up together. The tendency I find as I'm training private clients is they wanna do this. They always wanna look towards their feet. So lift up. Find a little space between your stomach and the floor. Flex the top foot, taking your hand towards the hip and just kind of encourage it to lengthen from your torso. Double kick the foot forward, 2 counts, 1, 2, point, pull back. Focus on pulling the ribs and the abdominals together. So remember how we started your workout? I had you put your hands right here onto the front of the rib cage, just as a reminder not to let your rib cage and your stomach pull from center, but more to pull it in towards your midline. So double kick, kick, exhale, pull back. 5 more, side kick. Reach further, exhale, pull the leg back for 4. Double kick, inhale, lengthen, further. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now just bend your bottom knee. Reach and lengthen the top leg out long, lightly point through the ball of the foot, flex the ankle, lower the leg down. 10 times to point, flex, lower. Lift and release. Point, lift, flex, lower. Keep this last one lifted, pause 1. Now, so if you had a pink marker, or your favorite color, between your big toe and the next, I want you to trace a smooth circle on the wall beside you. Now keep pulling your head towards the back wall behind, and let's go for 5. 4, no wiggle. 3, ribs connected. 2, reverse it, go backwards, same thing. 10 small circles, up and around and back for 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one up, pause for 10. lower the leg back down and come up onto all fours. We're still gonna be working that same side. So from here, your left knee is down, the right leg is back behind you. Press up and out of the shoulders and reach the right leg up, tap your toes to the floor. Now, as if you're pushing the back of your head up against the wall behind you, and you're resisting your body weight from resting down into your hands. Remember that protraction, retraction? Try to avoid the shoulders from going here, but more push them apart. All right, let's go 5 more. 4 more. Your low back stays stable. Your abs stay engaged as I fall over. Last 2. Lift, hold the next one up, pause for 1. Flex your foot, pull the knee in towards you, knee to knee. Press out, stomp into the heel. Knee to knee to come in. Press out, stomp into the heel. 8 more. Working through the back of the body more, especially through the glute and the hamstring. Keep pushing the back of the head to the ceiling for 5. Now I could put a little grape right on top of the low back and it wouldn't roll off. Final 3, 2, and on this last one, hold the leg out, pause for 1, point your toes, slide your left fingers along the floor, lift the left arm up, press up and out of the shoulders, and lower the hand and foot back to the mat 10 times. Opposite arm, opposite leg, push away from the shoulders, come right back down. Halfway there, like you're playing tug of war. From your hand to your foot, you've got 5. Lower, make this about the front of your body. You should feel that right side bicep and your pec working, your stomach working to pull away from your pant line. Last 2. Last 1. And return. While we're here, take the knees back a little further. Hands are gonna come onto the mat, broaden and widen through your chest, push up and out of the shoulders. 3 counts to come down into a push-up. You widen the elbows for 1. Push away with the shoulders, widen lower for 2. Widen even more for 3, press the floor away. Do it again. Come down for 3, 2, 1. Push the floor away, just 3 more. Make low, lower, lowest. Press last 2, come down low. Lower, keep the abs engaged. 1 more time, come down again. Low, lower, lowest. Press up, take the left hand back towards the center. Turn to the side, take the opposite hand up, and just press up into a little mini side bend. Return back down to the floor with the hip, and let's go to the other side. So just swing your legs around. Lay the opposite way this time. And here we go. Bottom hand can come behind your head for support. Slide down the mat a little. All right, got a long line of the torso. Head, shoulders, ribs, hips and knees and ankles all lined up together. Little space in your waistline. Bottom leg comes forward like a kickstand. Top leg lifts up and we're into the double side kick. Reach further. Point, pull the leg back. Double kick. Inhale, lengthen. Further. Main thing to focus on here is how much length can you create from your tailbone to the crown of your head. 4 more. 3 more. Last time. Bend the bottom knee. Top leg lifts as you point. Flex and lower for 10. Point through the toes, flex the ankle. Final 5, lift. 4, never collapsing through the waistline for 3, 2, last time, 1. Lift the leg up, put the marker between your toes, circle front, and even lean back. Now make sure that your knee doesn't end up facing towards the ceiling, so your hip flexor doesn't grip and take over, but your knee faces forward, or maybe even slightly downwards towards the floor more. 5, 4, 3, closing from the front of the ribs, 2, and then reverse it. 1, backward, same thing, up and around and back. Your breath is like a quick sniff and a quick blow. 4, 3, right here, 2, I'm feeling it. 1, hold the leg up, come up onto all fours, and here we go. From there, you're pressing up and out of the shoulders. That top leg again is back behind you. Press up and out of the shoulders for the abs engaged. Here we go. Lift. 10 times. And a lot of times in mat classes, we do this laying on the stomach in our single leg lift. But I like doing it on my hands and my knees just to get a little bigger range of motion without collapsing into the waistline. Last two, hold this next one up. One, flex the foot, bend the knee in, press out with the leg, stomp the heel. Inhale to bend, exhale, push the leg away. 8. Now tune into what's happening right here. Pull and weave the rib cage and the abdominals together for 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold it out for 1. Push up a little higher from the shoulders. Point. Opposite arm, opposite leg. You should really be feeling that supporting arm working. Tap, reach. 6. Pressing the back of the head towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and release. Come back down. Now options this time. You're welcome to keep your push-ups on the knees or curl the toes under. Lift up, find a plank position from here. Press back into your heels. Not relaxing your glutes, but just don't pinch them together to get a little more inner thigh activity. Abs are engaged. 3 counts to lower. Lower, lowest. Keep your head going with your spine the entire time. Last time, low, lower, lowest. Pause, lower the knees, come to the side, knees come down, top arm comes up, side stretch, and release all the way down. There you go. So that's a quick teaser of what you can expect from My Daily Reform. Now, in addition to Matwork classes, we've got lots of those, as well as reformer classes, Cadillac, beach workouts from the Bahamas and from Hawaii, soon to come, outdoor workouts from the gorgeous state of Montana. So there's so much content that we're gonna add every single week. So check out our site, mydailyreform.com, and I look forward to working out with you and making changes in your life this year.